Jeter, come on back here and have a seat. Dorsey. Plumlee rebound. He's averaging 9 rebounds per game.
Against Yale, he just put up 10 rebounds, too, so he is vital to stay on the floor for minutes.
Allen.
Pretty.
And 1. Nice way to open the second half.
It doesn't take many of them, but when he does, he's okay at it. He'll spread it. So now we'll have to attack once you get the basketball. The pace of this game is going to be interesting, too, because I don't think Duke really wants to go up and down with it.
Well,
it might have hit its peak and started its way down.
Allen. Boom. Beauty.
That's a mismatch on that side when Cook and Kennard are left alone there because that's a soft shot by Boucher.
Allen at the other end. Yes.
Sears on a kick. Victor opened up. And it's rebounded by Allen. Grayson Allen, first team All-ACC, picked up by Sears. He fires and connects for 3.
They also recognize that they're playing a Duke team that is without Emile Jefferson, who averaged 11 points, 10 rebounds, almost 5 offensive rebounds a game while he was playing. He's out for the side. Patience, patience, patience. Didn't rush it, didn't panic, and he allowed the defense to go by him, which created that opening.
Out of Bridgeport, Connecticut, 6'6", 240-pound Brandon Sherrod. Top step for Allen. That's pretty.
Touch.
Grayson drives, double team. Deflected. Ingram got a piece.
There's that wingspan of Ingram again. Getting the steal, starting to break the Duke.
Allen a 3. The Bulldogs have made just 3 of their last 16 attempts. Victor gives it away. Thornton ahead. Big finish. Duke. First NCAA tournament win in Yale basketball history. Allen almost turns it over. All the bounces are going Duke's way. Allen, deep 3. Great. But they've got a lot of playing experience this year, and Yale gives it away. Matt Jones is back in. 47% of their scoring comes from freshmen. That's the 12th highest percentage in the country. Allen. Oh, that's a bomb! Grayson. Rebounded by Kennard.
Guys, if just out of spite now, if I got a guy like Grayson Allen shooting as spectacularly as he is from that spot, I would get up right into his numbers and say, you got to go someplace else, man. You can't.
Allen.
Becomes your name is called. You got to make something happen. You don't settle. And it's, again, possession by possession.
There's Ingram on a back in against Sherrod. Repost. 2-man game. Allen. Grayson Allen is a machine.
Sherrod, big fella, was lurking in the bushes. Duke totally forgot about him.
60-53. Duke will hit the 6-minute mark of this second half. Allen using the screen from Ingram. Crossover drive. Allen the flip. Gets the bounce. Grayson lead for UNCW. Ryan the jumper. Side of the rim. Allen flies in for the board.
And when you see the double teams by Duke against the Seahawks, you see that tremendous size advantage.
And the coast-to-coast. Shot clock's down to 8. Bryce, freshman, stripped the ball. Kennard with a steal. Allen looking to accelerate. He does with a flip to the rim. We're tied at 46. Again, not today.
Exactly.
8-point game. 8:45 remaining.
Net pressure, a little more tempo control, not allowing an advantage situation. So now UNCW a little better equipped to play defense in the half court.
Plumlee on a back hit against Kaycock. Clear it for Ingram. Clearing out space. Shot clock's down to 3. Allen the pull-up pop. Book it. We will hit 3 minutes to play. It's 85-78. Lob it in. Risky pass. Allen is there. Allen aggressive. Gets it to go.
The extra pass leads to a three for Ingram. Plumlee on the offensive glass. Grayson Allen tees up a three. 16 a game.
He does what he should do, right? He's trying to go right at Jeter.
Grayson Allen very much of a factor for most of the season. With the offense struggling, he is just what they need come tournament time. Allen shut off by Vastoria. Pass it back from Thornton for three. Grayson Allen. Now a three ball would tie it for Duke. Allen. Boy, Colson couldn't handle a pass that hit him right in the hands. Allen, the run out and the dunk. And they'll get Jackson going. Just 6 points after that dunk for Demetrius. He averages 16 per game. Grayson Allen, what a day. Grayson Allen, another. Each of 3 threes in the last 3 minutes, 15 seconds of game action. Ingram, great desire to go get his miss. We're only a minute into overtime, but that feels like one they needed to have. Allen trying to get the whistle. And man,
of Allen. A pretty good match there.
Allen, a deep three. He can hurt you. Had Abu for the bucket. But the other part of that is the NBA people we talk about think that next year's draft is going to be deeper than this year's draft. There's a lot to consider.
Yeah,
Cat Barber.
No question about it. I do think another year would help him because I think he'd be even more consistent. Ooh, no offensive foul there, and the jumper is good. Could have easily. A good feel, and you heard Mark Gottfried at the end of the half tell Allison he'd like to stay with the small lineup, which is on the floor right now. It's all about foul trouble.
Grayson Allen buries a three. But it came in with so much hype. Krzyzewski's been asked many times, is he a disappointment? Was he overrated coming in? And Mike's been quick to say he doesn't feel like that's the case.
Take that word for an 18-year-old. A nice little mid-range by Grayson.
It didn't throw it out. It actually did throw it on. He was lucky. He banked it in.
But just a terrific close by Grayson Allen, forcing that double clutch.
Grayson Allen rattles home a three. Here comes Duke again. The Blue Devils missed 4 shots on their last possession.
It was interesting that they ran consecutive plays for Brandon Ingram because, as you said, it's been a while since he scored.
Yeah, he was dominating the game for a while in the first half. Finds Grayson Allen for 3.
The ball went along the baseline to flatten out the defense, and Kennedy Meeks got to the front of the rim. Bryce Johnson is an underrated passer.
Grayson Allen trying to get inside. Banks it home, and Duke is on the board. Back in December, Duke announcing today that Jefferson is officially out for the season, and they will seek a medical red shirt for him to come back next year.
Before we go back to bed tonight, but regardless, somebody lost the spot today because of Wichita State.
All right, last question. Let me bring you back to ACC country. Syracuse lost to Florida State. You had them as a 9 at the beginning of the day. If Syracuse were to lose its first game in the ACC tournament, are they still in? Is the Orange safely in the tournament?
No, they are not, and neither is Pitt at 9-9, both falling to 10 seeds in kind of the fluid seed list that we're keeping.
Get to the foul that was just before the last timeout was on Brandon Ingram. His second. That's why Jeter and Plumlee are in there together. Ingram on the bench with 2 fouls, Jay, for a team that has very little depth, and that's one of the most important guys.
And really, it's about keeping it close in this first half so they don't have to have Ingram pick up a third before halftime. I don't know that Mike Krzyzewski's never been one of those coaches that once you get 2 fouls, he's going to keep you out for the rest of the half. But I don't think right now he can afford to have Ingram out there to pick up a third.
Allen asking for the ball screen, 3 to shoot. He drives, left hand, got it!
Carolina has dominated the glass, but Duke is able to get to the bucket off the dribble. You've seen some isolations. Kennard off of a handoff. Here's another handoff with Allen and a shoot behind.
he'll bury the three. As Jay said, Duke ball and on the go. Allen, the three. Duke has never led in this game. They have trailed by double figures. They just tied it.
Over his last couple games. They had 21, as we mentioned, against Virginia, where he's hit 5 threes in that ball game last 2 games. He was 7 of 15 from three-point range coming into this one.
Allen into traffic. Got it. Down to 5. And then, thank you, 3:12 to go, and Carolina has stretched it out to a 9-point lead.
Grayson Allen still being guarded by Marcus Page. North Carolina's best perimeter defender. Justin Jackson on Ingram.
Allen for 3. Big shot for Duke. 6-point game.
Games in this league.
Page turns it over. Numbers for Duke. Kennard to Allen for the slam. Throws for Theo Pinson.
Now Duke just wants to attack right here. You don't have to go for 3. Take it to the basket. You can always kick it out if you need to.
Allen will take the 3 and make it. Timeout.
3 of the year for Matt Jones. And a steal by the Blue Devils. Allen. Watson. Boy, Thornton closed nicely. Watson a tougher shot and an air ball. Grayson Allen on the drive. Layup good. I'm not sure he's 100%. Moore had it poked away. Here's Duke on a 3-on-2. Allen. Thomas. Backdoor Miller. McIntyre's layup wouldn't fall in.
That's a really good play by Plumlee to not give the pressure.
Allen goes wide. 3. Got to shoot it to Watson with the shot clock winding down. And Wake Forest couldn't control the glass. Duke does. Here's Thornton.
What a great job by Ingram tipping it to Plumlee.
We've seen a couple of instinctive plays by the freshman who's got it now. Allen for the lead.
Turned up the defensive intensity here the last couple of minutes.
Saw a couple of hands as zone, but outside of that, it's been the man tonight for Coach K's team. Allen. Soft rims and rolled
Up against pressure. What a great play by Devin Thomas.
15 now with 8 rebounds for Thomas. Allen. Another.
Solid delivery. Multi-dimensional swingman Chris Jones gives Pittsburgh a 12-3 lead. Kid is 5 of 6 from the field.
Well, here's the horn set. See if we get a little screen, get Allen going a little bit.
Allen off the dribble. Young there defensively. Now Ingram drive and kick. Allen spots up, corner pop, knocks it down. It's a 3.
Pops out, but great coverage by Ingram.
Pittsburgh's averaging 77.6 points per game, the most that they've ever averaged under Jamie Dixon. Allen is back in. Allen, nice looking shot from Allen. Will sit.
Ingram's not an easy guy to guard, though, because he does so many good things with the ball, without it.
Allen's jump shot is there.
Nice pull out.
Iron Man. 9 points, 6 assists for James Robinson on senior day. 52-35 Pittsburgh. Kennard gives it up. Jumper Allen. He cans it. It's an 11-0 Panther run.
Bird, this just proves you got to be ready every game. And this team playing a lot of time. Allen really settling deep. How about that? The range
with his head coach, Jamie Dixon.
A lot of admiration for what he's been able to do by the coaches.
Little drive by Allen here.
Is able to break the ice as Florida State's on the board.
2 straight games for him, under 10 points. Teams are game planning for him and for Bacon, so that's a big shot to get him going.
Grayson Allen leans in, and Duke is able to break. Bacon, the long rebound, Plumlee and is able to control it. He has 4 rebounds already.
Dribble penetration will be good for Duke. They can attack that ACC area, cause the D to collapse, and then they can get some kicks or get some layups at the rim.
Allen for 3. Yes, only a matter of time.
Baskets for, but multiple guys who can make plays, and I love what Brandon Ingram and Grayson Allen does for this team, what they do for this team.
Well, Allen's been so consistent. He has had at least 15 points and shot 51% in every ACC game.
Gumaje was open in the post.
Bacon gives it up. Gumaje, though, deflects it right to Allen. Allen leans in. That's goaltending. Malik Beasley climbed the ladder of freshmen in ACC history if Beasley and Bacon continue their form for the next 2 weeks.
And the most lethal three-point shooter in the ACC, and Devin Booker, who's been aggressive tonight as well.
Unfortunately, they are on pace to give up about 85 points in this game, and Allen scores again. They just
looked, but it's actually going to be Lubeski winning for the Revenant. Foreign film, Son of Saul. Book it. It's a lock.
Wow.
I told you. See?
That's impressive.
Fonz was looking at me like I was crazy, like Adnan Envelopes was not for real.
Wow.
Proves my point. Grayson Allen. Yes. Was weaving through traffic as Rattan Mays. He has 8.
Yeah, when you have so many penetrators on the floor and excellent shooters around, it just puts you in a good way, and it's a beautiful offense to watch. Very similar to Notre Dame's 4 out, 1 in, which is also a lot of fun to watch. But I thought Coach K, after they lost that game to Utah, came up with this 4 out, 1 in offense, and this offense has been humming ever since.
Grayson Allen does it again.
But Magic, a lot different player than Anawaka.
Magic and Kareem were a pretty good tandem.
That wasn't a bad combination. Yeah. That was when Laker pride was number 1. Now, wow, what's happened to the Lakers?
Allen asking for help. Plumlee comes up to set a screen.
He sets some big screens, then he rolls right to the interior.
Going denied. Shot clock at 5. Nearly thrown away. Nice catch by Allen. He'll launch it now and hit it.
Can you imagine that? The catch he made. Emulate Wade utilizes it. Look at that full court pressure. He's coming at you. They've done a great job so far containing the guy with the rock in his hands.
And Allen has really been silenced to this point. He's had 24 points or more 9 times.
He's got Spalding playing with that great size and agility. Look what Rick Pitino coaching. He's coaching like the national championship game on that sideline. So animated.
Pass gets to Allen. His jump shot on target, a 3-pointer.
He is graduated, graduate student. I'll tell you, Thornton's got much more confidence. You can see it, his body language from early in the year when we've seen him to now.
He's playing a lot of high anxiety minutes as a freshman. And again, holding on to the ball, which you want that point guard to do. And there's Allen to stick a 3.
Basic bounce pass by Adele. That's not Adele the Singers, the Grammy Award winner. That's Adele the player.
With a scoop, he gets it to go, and a foul.
Well, they changed defenses so well. Good athletes.
Mitchell's 3 did not look good coming off his hand. He left it well shy.
Right through an air ball, the previous one.
So approaching the 1-minute mark of the first half between Louisville and the Duke Blue Devils, both teams in the top 20.
You know, Thornton's becoming so really comfortable at that point guard slot. Players are starting to believe in him a lot more. Kid would be in high school right now. He reclassified to be able to play this year.
4 to shoot. Allen inside, banks in 2.
Look at the way he gets
in the game, Dick, even with the 3 fouls, back in for these final seconds.
Well, because he's also a great free throw shooter. Leads the conference at 91%.
So the Blue Devils to play for the final shot of the half. Thornton swings it up for Ingram. Looking inside. Here's Allen, a 3-pointer open. He's got it!
What a half year. Turning around the goal. You know, when they were 4-4, then they played without Krzyzewski when they went to Georgia Tech. Coaches did a great job and they won that game. And then they had the stretch of playing all those power teams. Playing Louisville, Virginia, North Carolina. Oh, he got it. Allen, are you serious? That went in.
Got it to Florida. He's certainly a very serious All-American candidate. And there's 3 more for him.
Theo Pinson, a little low cross screen to get Bryce Johnson open on that left block.
Allen with a drive. And a chance for three. Hicks called for the block. Percentage of points from two is anybody in the country. They don't score very often from three. They don't take a ton, and they make a low percentage. They know where their bread is buttered. Get the ball inside.
Nice job by Nate Britt making the catch difficult for Allen. He extended that catch.
Allen takes a bump and gets the roll, and it's tied again. 8 already for Allen
in this game. Bryce Johnson has 11. Johnson has been excellent on both ends of the floor.
16 and 11 so far. Remember that 39 and 23 game he had in January against Florida State. Thornton spinning on Page. Ingram the kick. Allen wide open. And as well as things seem. Jackson to May, rejected by Ingram.
But what a play by Brandon Ingram.
Allen with a wise decision, didn't have numbers.
Ingram's got Page on him. He can post him. Well, Duke is really going to every matchup that's their advantage.
Shot clock inside 10. Allen. Crowd wanted to travel. It's a 2-point game.
Getting beaten up on the boards. Duke has shown a ton of grit to stay in this game and be just 2 possessions down.
They're making their threes too. 6 for 12, and there's Grayson Allen. Now with
2012, when North Carolina was the better team. They had a team that if you don't have Kendall Marshall getting hurt at the end of the year, you'd like to see that team play Kentucky. And Duke hung around and hung. And this game right now is about getting stops. Both teams have proven they can really score. The question is, can they get a stop?
You got to wonder if fatigue is setting it at all for the Duke players. Basically playing with 5 here in the second half. Sure didn't look that way on that play by Grayson Allen.
You had a little hair on your head. I think we have a photo. We'll take a look a little bit later. Ready for the opening tip. Duke and Virginia knocked deep into the backcourt, and hustling after it is Thornton.
This game comes down really to style of play. Duke wants to get up and down the floor and transition a little more, shoot the 3. They want to drive the basket. Can you drive the basket against that wall in Virginia?
Allen has it batted away, wins it right back. He comes in averaging 21, and there's his first bucket.
I'll tell you one thing, that kid's got to be socked.
Way downtown, too strong. Battle for the rebound, back to the Blue Devils. They want to run. Allen on the attack, stepping inside, and it rolls in.
That's the Euro move, man, the Euro move.
Who he has in right now. North Carolina and Virginia has 2 seats currently.
Wow. A lot of basketball to be played, obviously. I think great news down in North Carolina is the health situation of Roy Williams.
Johnson backs into nifty move there in the lane. And this 21-year losing skid of Cameron Indoor. In for Plumlee.
And come back and get
Allen. Got to get a shot up.
He's going to try to get fouled.
He drives it. No whistle. He banks it in at the buzzer.
What a shot.
He hit it.
Are you serious?
Make last year. Now he catches it at the elbow. He could face up and drive. Not a threat to shoot it from there, but he can drive it.
Trey Lewis missed a 3. Duke won at Louisville last year. Louisville shot the ball very poorly. They're off to a slow start tonight as Allen makes a 3. Experience. It's a shame he's not going to be able to play in the NCAA tournament. The NBA people, if anything, are more aware and more able to evaluate him playing against this kind of competition night in and night out. That's not to say that Rick doesn't know it's a good thing for Louisville, too, because it is. But it's a good thing for the young man.
Well, plus, John, he graduated.
Grayson playing 6 men, although Chase Jeter has seen some minutes already here tonight. Lee's floater wouldn't go. Nor with the tip by Jalen Johnson. And one of the challenges for Coach K has been managing minutes with the 6-man rotation, particularly in situations like this. Second game in 3 days for Duke.
Well, they've had to switch some defenses up, and players have had to learn to play with fouls. You're not going to be able to go 40 minutes against really good teams without picking up some fouls here and there.
Allen. A 3 for Grayson Allen. I think it might have been going in anyway.
I think it was.
Stockman doesn't play a lot. Rick Pitino said today he thinks he's going to be a really good player. He's really still learning the game, but with the foul difficulty on Onawaku, who's out there right now, he gave Ingram a little bump. And a 3 for Allen. Grayson Allen gives Duke its half.
Louisville's going to have to attack more. They were able to only hang 6 fouls on Duke in that first half, in large measure because they settled for jump shots.
Playing for success is brought to you by Northwest.
Monday did not travel to Georgia Tech. for the game on Tuesday. They won that one and knocked down. Quiet here in the initial minutes, Dick. Trying to penetrate. Airborne with the teardrop, but it's not there.
Not getting any easy looks. That was a tough shot. They're going to take that floater on the baseline, stayed right in front of him.
A tough defense by Matt Jones. And here's Ingram. Duke coming in 16-6, just 5-4 in the ACC. But a win over Georgia Tech this week. That's a pretty move by Allen. Strong performance on the glass against Georgia Tech with 12 rebounds. Allen with a kick. Here's Jones. Back off for Allen. Now three-pointer coming. Yes.
He is going to be a star. He's going to get consistent.
Here's Barber again. Way short that time. Kennard with the rebound, and here they come. Allen. That ankle is okay. 10. Ingram has the look. Rebound picked off. Jones with a feed for Allen. Wants the three. Got the feet back and hits it.
What a great block.
Ingram.
Finally missed one.
Rebound tipped. Kennard comes away with it.
Oh, now you got to come up with that basketball if you want to win. They haven't won here since 1995.
That's got to be a killer feeling for the Wolfpack not to get that rebound after he made the first two and then missed the third.
Got to get a defensive stop without a foul.
Plumlee. Ingram again. Tried to dish it back for Plumlee. It rolls to Allen for a three, and he drains it.
8 days off for Duke after a loss at Miami. A well-rested team, even though it plays with a short rotation, usually about 6. Allen gets the extra pass and nails the triple. Just 2 and 6 in league play. White, Jacobs, both there for the tip-in. And White gets credit for 2. Gordon spins out on Smith. Allen with a hand in his face. He's got another 3. Stevens tries it from 3. And Ingram is there to secure it for Duke.
He kind of tossed that instead of shot that.
From the corner, Allen got it. Grayson Allen.
Establish a man-to-man. And right now finding some benefit from it as they got a block on an attempt at a putback.
And it turns into 3 for Grayson Allen.
Make challenge shots and get some of the shots that Georgia Tech got early. Still, you have to tighten up if you're Duke, no question about it.
So as we were a little surprised to walk into the locker room and see Jeff Capel today, Allen's got a 3. He's at the first.
Right now, Georgia Tech's got a problem. You got a hot Grayson Allen. And while Josh Heath is trying to stand in front and challenge him, he can't really do it.
And he gets stuck on a screen. Smith for Jorgensen at 3. Into the hands of Allen. He runs the floor without numbers, but the advantage in space and tumbles through Georgia.
With a defense, if you're going to step out and help, everybody's got to be in motion to cover.
Largest lead for Duke, and it only gets bigger. Foot on. A freshman versus a senior. Mitchell comes up empty. Thornton again. For Allen, a 3. Yes! Duke by.
From Ewing, New Jersey.
You know, he's been struggling a little bit shooting the ball, but he was out here early today. But you're right, Sean. They can shoot the basketball from the perimeter. Love him. Love that kid. The whole package.
Playing the top of that zone. Cruz Usaid is a big guy, but that's his shot. The 6'10 senior shooting 50% for the year from 3. 30 out of 60 coming in. Allen drives right down the lane.
What a
short. Davon Reed. The rebound, Miami trying to run, and Rodriguez's pass tipped and intercepted. Grayson Allen scores around the 7-footer.
Dollars to be in front of him. But can you imagine a kid like that playing for 4 years? How good it'd be.
Allen, the breakaway dunk into.
to me, is a roll-aid specialist, one of the premier 6 men in all of basketball.
A 3 for Grayson. To practice over the weekend, listening to that song, Don't Worry, Be Happy. He said, a lot of times, Billy, your guys start to get stressed. He wanted to lighten the mood. Friday, he had them sit on the bench and practice how to cheer for their team.
A very talented performer.
Plumlee and an outside to Grayson Allen for 3. Them penetrate. Said if they hit threes, that's on me.
Well, it's well said, but very difficult to do against this team. Once again, underneath.
Allen looking for room. Finds his shot.
This kid.
By the way, 2 teams that can ill afford foul trouble.
No, exactly. And they both are concerned. And that's why I think you see Duke with a little more zone look.
Grayson Allen down the lane.
I love it.
The official said that Cat Barber was the last to touch the ball. 6 minutes gone by in the first half. And here's Allen looking for room down the lane again. Scoops it home and got the foul. This is Allen.
Nice.
Down the lane. Oh, what a play.
He did a great job pumping it.
Top Grayson Allen.
They could use Jones. When they play man against Rowan, he is terrific without the ball. That time against the zone, a great time.
Wolfpack by 10, under 3.5 to play.
Barber doing a nice cut, using the curl.
Oh, good left hand from Grayson Allen.
More just leads to easy opportunities at the rim.
He has 10. State leads by 4. Down the lane, got the scoop.
About the way last few games watching him, he hasn't been able to get up and enjoy it.
Steal by Ingram.
Look at Plumlee go to the rim in case they want a long shot.
Oh, Grayson Allen just
to open it up for State, and then the counter by Plumlee.
Duke has hit its last 6 shots from the floor. Allen, make it 7. Oh. And 4 seconds on the shot clock.
Plenty of time with a ball screen or just a drive.
Allen, hard drive. He did it again.
This kid's got.
You look at North Carolina, you look certainly at Oklahoma, Kansas, big teams that have players that have been there 3-4 years.
Boeheim was saying before the game, it might not be a great team, but he thinks there are 10 to 15 really good teams, and I think we've seen that. The way the season has unfolded so far this year.
You don't have any great teams like last year with Kentucky, Wisconsin.
Shot clock running out, and there's Allen on the score sheet with his first.
I thought he made contact. With the arm and the drive.
Maybe that's what it was, using the arm. Contact with a spinning defender. There's a 3 for Allen. Jones. It popped out. Kennard batted it, then Ingram kept it alive. 1.5 to go in the half. Allen fouled by White.
That's his game. He's put up and making contact.
Luke Kennard, red hot coming in off 30-point Saturday, has not made a shot tonight. Now 0 for 7, including 0 for 5 from beyond the arc.
Well, Duke's had their worst halftime shooting total, 30%, yet they're still leading. Lowest total they scored. Houston's done a good job defensively.
Grayson Allen strong to the bucket.
See, that's a little hot. You got to win. You got to win. The victor goes to spoils.
Mike Krzyzewski really got after his team in that huddle during the last timeout. We're nearly midway through the second half now. Syracuse leading by 2.
Mike probably wanted the ball and they missed him. He had his great position inside. You got to recognize the open guy. As that drive, the best.
Go back to Scoop Jardine, Michael Carter-Williams, who became the NBA Rookie of the Year, Tyler Ennis, Joseph last year, and now Vinicius. The foul was on Cooney, his first.
Oh, nice head fake. Good ball fake.
And Allen gives Duke the lead. Five-point game after the missed free throw.
I got to get a body on Plumlee inside because he was upset. He had the ball inside. He wanted it. He gets lighted. Big stop here for Syracuse would be big.
They guarded the three-point line very well, so Allen went to the bucket and scored to make it a 1.
Year last year, which was a great year for Notre Dame. ACC tournament champions, went to the Elite Eight, but they lost by 30 points in this building, 90-60. Duke with the opening possession.
Starting the game off, Steve Vastoria on Grayson Allen. Vastoria is Notre Dame's best defender.
Allen gets free behind a screen and knocks it down. Vastoria from Dana Point, California, who's just checked in. That was him taking the three. The Irish are not that deep as well. They'll bring a couple of young players off the bench. How about the drive by Grayson Allen?
Which he did. He was their, what I would call really their undisputed leader earlier in the season. But you know, now that Derek Thornton went to the bench for this game, they're putting him at the starting lineup as the point guard.
And right at Plumlee. Plumlee got a piece of it. Duke ball. Allen in the corner. Count it! And it's a one-point game. After he picked up his fourth foul, he sat for a few minutes, but then Mike Krzyzewski brought him back in, and he has avoided the fit and played very well here in the second half.
Duke's going to look to drive the ball, and they should. They've picked up 10 fouls on Notre Dame in the second half after getting 12 in the first.
Allen. Duke leads.
Aggressively, Clemson has come out. When they can turn this Duke team over or force them to miss shots, some opportunities in transition will be there. Duke has not defended well in transition this year.
Thornton gives it up to the corner to Grayson Allen. Whips it right back to Thornton. Shot clock to 5. Allen with the reverse, and that gets Duke on the board. Grantham pulls up at the elbow. That line drive shot won't go. Ingram the rebound.
Great start for Clemson here earlier. They've gotten some really good looks. 2 feet in the paint. They got some wide open jump shots and have not been able to knock them down.
Plumlee finds Grayson Allen for 3.
Got to be aggressive on the denial, but make sure you're not getting body on the guy who's receiving the basketball.
That's the 4th Clemson team foul. Duke has yet to commit a foul in the second half. Allen for 3. Yes. Great trip for
form. And they tried to post him up against smaller guys, but Plumlee, knowing that Landry Noko's not going to take that 15-foot shot, has clogged up the lane. What a
strong drive.
Patience, dribble drive, skip passes are what's available against that 1-3-1 zone.
Grayson Allen on the drive again, and he throws it down. 0.9 per game, and there is a swat by Plumlee.
Got to make that wraparound pass. Noko's wide open on the other side.
Kennard plays catch with Allen, and Allen knocks down a 3 from the corner. A double-double added to by Noko.
I think you got to get the basketball in the hands of Grayson Allen. Give him a ball screen, let him go to work. Mismatch here for Ingram.
Allen on the drive with the left hand, as smooth as could be. And the lead
game looked like this. Yeah, I think for Virginia Tech, transition defense first and foremost is a very explosive offensive team for Duke. And then for Duke, match the pressure on that defense for Virginia Tech.
Plumlee tried to free up underneath.
Allen! The end of the season and help this team in the tournament.
Allen gets it on the run, pushes it the other way, takes it all the way home.
On that rebound.
Tech. Seth Allen misses from close range, and it sets up the transition for Grayson Allen.
As individuals, but more importantly, they're making the players around them better, and that's what you need from great players.
Well, Ron, thanks for joining us. This is Grayson Allen. Well, Allen's got such a great
12 points, 10 rebounds against Kentucky. Good hands and the ability to get himself open.
Now it's Allen on the breakaway, step for step with Wilbekin, and he gets rid of the defender. goes away from the ball screen and scores outside the lane.
The way passes do, they've got to continue to pound the glass on both ends. Take advantage of the thin front line that Duke has presented.
The Blue Devils right now basically playing 6 players. 7 if you count Chase Jeter. And there's 3 more.
He should be guarded.
Miller McIntyre, the Mets. Devin Thomas is there to stick it back. Ingram across midcourt. Demon Deacon's out of position. Grayson Allen makes him pay. 5 of 6 tonight. Offensive rebound. Miller McIntyre swatted away by Ingram and his 7'3" wingspan.
Is there anything that young man can't do?
Haven't seen it right now. Allen with the reverse layup.
And that's what seniors are supposed to do, lead. And by example, Devin Thomas has really brought his team back almost single-handedly. Once again, though, Duke don't have anybody really that has the experience at playing the 5. Collins is about as close as you get. But once again, we talked about experience in guarding the basket.
A big three-pointer for Grayson.
8 games. This assist to turnover ratio up around 3.
Here's the turnover, and Allen heading to the iron for the dunk.
And he hit his head plumly. You've got to be up talking on that to Thornton to let him know the screen's there.
Jones knocked it away. Matt Jones leaves it. Here is Allen again, the layup. Clifford had it knocked away, and here's Allen, open floor.
Complexion of the game changes a little bit.
Milan, double team there. Allen took it away. He'll head down the floor. Allen will scoop and score.
Everything is drifts up the floor, and, you know, they might maybe foul here, but, you know, it can't be Carter.
Jones with it now, 50 seconds to play. Duke is 105 and 29 the last 8 years in conference play. 8 straight years they've finished in the top 3. They start on the road today here at Chestnut Hill. And Allen fouled by Carter and scores.
Hadn't done anything to this point in the game, and he looked over at the Duke bench and said something. But it's amazing, Wes, over the years that Mike Krzyzewski, you look at the other team's best player, they've been able to surgically take him out of the game. And, you know, let's see if that dunk gets Faust back into some sort of rhythm. First really open court play they've had.
Allen cuts the deficit for Duke. Blackwell, Spencer, Faust, Bivens, and Riggins out there for Long Beach State. And Allen on the drive, layup good.
Well, you can't get to the 10-minute mark and not pick up that third, you know, because if they do, it's going to put a lot of pressure on the bench for the 49ers.
Through traffic, Allen works baseline, dunks it home.
Possession for the 49ers. So, you know, you want to see as a coach, take a timeout, get the crowd back in their seats, have your team come out, execute a play, and get a score.
New career high for Noah Blackwell. 11-point Blue Devil lead. Allen slashing again. That time on the left.
So he didn't obviously know about that. He wanted to sit down and get a drink of water.
First time he's fouled out of a ball game this year. And Riggins drew his 3rd start here today as Allen.
Numbers this year, averaging a double-double. He's their defensive Mike Singletary. He's their best talker. That's a big hit for them.
3rd best rebounder in the ACC when he was hurt at 10.3. Allen drives and scores. Full slate this weekend, and we're happy to have a triple header for you on Saturday here on our regional sports network.
Well, think about this, Wes. We have 10 teams in the league with double-figure wins. League play.
Allen out of the corner.
Elon quickly the other way. Eddie lost it. Allen leading the break. Look out! 7-0 Duke run. Allen again to the basket. Beats his man and gets They have imposed their will on the Elon Phoenix right now, and this has been all Duke early in the game.
They're on pace for about 75 points in this half. Here's Allen. Again, using the wing game, it's instant offense for Elon.
And that three made this a 25-point game, but Coach K just went off on his team as if it were now a tie ball game because of that three. He did not like that defensive.
Jones, free throw line. Ingram, he's had the hot hand. Jeter kept it alive. Allen from the win, yes!
Jefferson has missed, but the break, Duke hasn't played in 9 days. They had opportunity to go home for Christmas, but the break and getting them back in allowed them to work with Jeter a bit more, getting him comfortable in his role.
Last three for Elon by Stevenson.
Mileage out of a freshman class, and at Elon, these guys are four-year players.
Absolutely, and more importantly, they've established a system that can be successful for them in their league. And talking to him, a lot of the things that he says that they...
Getting three on Hurdle, certainly a big factor. They're going to go with him on the floor.
Grayson Allen.
Just a matter of time. They're a deep team. They're going to wear you down because they're going to rotate 10 players off that bench.
Grayson Allen, nicely done.
Tremendous. You got a scoop with them on the inside. You got a real scoop, is how Sully's to say.
I'm going to go on the limb before Christmas. Put them both in the field. Allen, a strong drive. Boy, do they need.
Fourth most accurate three-point shooter in the ACC.
Going to need a big night from Mike Hughes, number 2 in dark, to pull out a victory on the road.
Grayson Allen. Bernard, who's 0 for 2 from 3. And nobody put him. Indiana in the early going. Big game with Utah on Saturday at Madison Square Garden.
Absolutely blew the doors off against Indiana. Grayson, not sure, especially without Emil Jefferson. That's a big blow.
Lane violation. But after the missed free throw, Duke with the offensive rebound. And then Thornton penetrates and leaves for Allen for the three.
Like that Texas team.
And the three from the perimeter is good for Georgia Southern. They had to win over North Carolina. You and I chatted with Roy Williams today, and Roy said, hey, it's not like we laid an egg. We lost the game with 6 boards.
It's really nice execution against the zone. We talked about against the zone, you got to get it into that middle area. Georgia Southern did a nice job there of touching the middle, causing that zone to contract and kicking it to the weak side for their open three.
Shot clock inside 10 for Allen. Pull up 3.
His aggressiveness here in the first half.
High post, Plumlee, Allen, and an open lane for the game's first.
Texas Titans.
Yeah.
You talked about it earlier. He's also teammates with Damian Jones at Vanderbilt, Julius Randle.
Grayson Allen. 15-footer. Short again for Skeet.
And one of the concerns for Coach Oates coming in was his guys being able to make shots, and they haven't been able to do it against Coach K. but Jimmy V, one of the best personalities ever in college basketball.
However, it would open the door for them, that's for sure. Allen trying to answer. Got it from 3.
He's going to have to rebound well. The one negative for Duke, they don't do a good job on the defensive boards, so the offensive glass means can have a good day.
Plumlee right there at the line. Allen's first shot in the air. He sinks it, so he's off to a quick start.
Tremendous start. Something they needed coming in here.
Well, you mentioned it on our way up to our broadcast position. They needed to get off to a fast start. They've been able to do that. The teardrop banked in by Allen.
He's so versatile.
So 32-28.
Foul line is big when you're coming out here trying to get a win. That's been a dilemma for Indiana. Hard to believe with such good shooters that they would struggle on the free throw line.
Duke really feels like this is its first big-time home game of the season. Taking on Indiana. Allen all the way through. Nobody picked him up.
Now you tell me if that's not reminiscent. They got to get a stop right here.
20 seconds before the break. Allen will back it out now, set up a play.
Got to keep an eye on Kennard at that top. Don't let him alone up there.
7 to shoot. Allen spins it up to Howdy.
And Tom Crean and our reports that we're getting was basically inadvertent contact by Bielefeld on Coach K, and I guess he didn't know what happened and said something to Coach Green about it.
It certainly looked inadvertent to us. We'll give you a closer look. They talked about it for about a minute after the end of the first half when we went to break. Allen on the drive lays it in.
Boy, I love his driving ability. He's 5
rebounds, but also 5 assists in this game. Johnson on the ground. It is Jefferson with the stuff.
One word really separates these two teams. Called defense. Defense.
Allen with the basket on the other.
Playing defense. They would lock you up, man. They would lock you up. They may have bad nights shooting the ball, but defensively as a unit, Bob Knight's teams play it all the time with great pride and feeling.
Coming up on the 10-minute mark here at Cameron Indoor. All Duke. Allen jumping in. The scoop and the roll. How pretty is that?
He's amazing.
We see Derek Thornton, the freshman out of Findlay Prep, in the game for the first time today.
Utah State man-to-man, and Shane Rector for Utah State enters the game. Look for him to tack off the bounce and be alive as an offensive player. Perry with a terrific finish. Great execution by Utah State coming out of the timeout. Here's this 1-1-3 zone. It's UNLV back in the day played this zone. Boyd Grant, the old Fresno State coach, is the architect of this defense.
The Aggies rotating well, but Allen is opening the... Thornton, the freshman who reclassified to come here to Duke this year with a nice... And that could be a big momentum swing for Duke. They can finish out this half on a run.
Look for Grayson Allen to get something right now.
Looking for a foul, didn't get it. Into the lane, gets 2 more.
Breaking the shot. That's big time D right there.
He and Plumlee have been so instrumental as leaders on that defense. Allen.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one, but Spectrum, a great environment. Stu Morrill, they dominated the Big West when he was there. They dominated the West Coast Drought, the WAC. And now they've transitioned. Frees up Jones and Allen. And at times, he overhandles the basketball.
Allen to the rim. Here comes Thornton. He rises and cannot connect. Ingram drops it off. Allen's got 22.
Up against the shot clock, you probably seeing 3 baskets up there. Tough for him. But you mentioned that identity. Right now, they're still trying to figure out who they are, but it's definitely going to be a perimeter-oriented team, especially needing big games from Grayson Allen, especially when they play strong competition.
Here's Allen still looking for his first basket, and there it is. BN2. What about that stat line Denzel Valentine put up recently? A triple-double for Tom Izzo.
That's pretty impressive. When you join any company that has Magic Johnson's name in it, that's pretty impressive.
Here's Allen. Wild shot.
Those trials, they're not going to be scared, and he's still learning about his team as they come into this season. A beautiful play by Luke Bernard. And Allen with the flush. High school player and being a great college player, and it takes an adjustment. We've been spoiled by seeing some freshmen have great starts to years. Grayson Allen.
Never heard he plays so hard.
Hayes with the foul. One of the things that Mike Krzyzewski was telling us in his office before the game, he's trying to get this team, and he's been able to do it with just about every team he's ever coached, to play hard together. And there's the first basket of the game. Georgetown is a youngish team with 6 sophomores and 3 freshmen, but picked to be second in the Big East this year. Good look for Allen.
There with a great cut without the basketball. That was a trademark of when John Thompson III played at Princeton.
Georgetown looking very comfortable. Here's Allen's jumper. Talk about comfortable.
State, they went to Italy. I know Tom Izzo, he had a lot of rigatoni and a lot of lasagna, a lot of meatballs.
You better have.
I love that Michigan State team.
Allen attacks to his right. Yes.
What a driver. Out of a kid that didn't really play hardly at all the other day. He is Morning stepping up, shooting a jump shot.
Allen way downtown.
Points they're giving up like they are in the 2 games we've seen them here at halftime. They got to lock it up a lot better on the defensive end. They can't just rely we're going to beat people offensively.
Allen was 16 in the first half. Long distance. Yes.
I mean, those are wide open shots. That's not Duke defense.
7 ties, 9 lead changes so far.
And you're right, Obi. This has a feel of an NCAA tournament game. I thought it was too.
Duke may have caught a break there. They have the basketball with 5:07 remaining.
See, notice how Allen's just standing around now. That zone's got him in that kind of a situation.
Jefferson in the lane, bouncing back for Allen. Down the lane, he comes with a scoop shot.
That's him at his best. Somebody's got to prove to me they're better in North Carolina when they get their full lineup of Marcus Pages out there directly attack. And that's not taking anything away from Ben Jacobson in Northern Iowa.
Plumlee went down with Mourning, both tumbling into the lane. Going back out, Allen with a long distance shot and another triple.
Again. 6th man of the year in the A-10 2 years ago.
Will Wade told us in a practice earlier today, getting to that first time out with the lead. Here comes Allen. He knocks it down from 3. Johnson.
That's what we talked about. They talked about Obi, his ability to shoot the ball once you cross half court. And that's the reputation Kennard has. Kennard came out of high school with a big-time three-point shooting reputation. They haven't seen it yet in game action. Mike told me before the game, he said, I see a lot of it in practice.
Johnson with a near theft. Shot clock at 10. Allen airborne for 2.
He's just a
Williams, and they want to go. His 15-footer off the mark, and Allen grabs the rebound.
Tell you one thing about Allen. Here he blessed them. That's a great move right there, baby. That was a great finish.
Tied at 31. What a weapon that is for VCU. 4 minutes to go. Allen is on fire.
St. Benedict's Danny Hurley coached here several years ago when they suffered a tough break. When Allen lost an outstanding player, Matthews, to an injury.
Last seconds of the half. Allen with a 3. Got it.
He had a big head.
Out of the second half point.
He's just a flat-out shooter, man. He's got that ability, that great rotation, the follow-through. Man, he can shoot the rock.
He spotted up on the 2K sign. 42-38. Man, can he shoot it?
Yes, sir. It gives you a little momentum now when you got a guy like that can make shots.
Allen looking to answer with a feathery touch. Allen, as his coach, keep shooting. Keep shooting.
Absolutely.
Here's one from the wing and knocked in by...
It's unbelievable. Rolly, we love you, buddy. Keep battling. Allen Cancer, still coaching. Just a great guy.
My favorite coaches back in the day. Just won the national championship. Here's Kennard, who's been very cold.
He's been on ice, man. Yeah. He's been ice cold.
I think we're being kind.
But he is going to become a contributor to Duke.
Allen for 3 more and another. Andy Mohammed in close for 2. The score was 55-55, to your point.
Mohammed against the Deuce, but it was the penetration of Lewis.
Allen right by everybody, spins it up and in for 2.
He's very, very good together. You wouldn't guess it by looking at Humphreys, this big bruising 7-footer, 270 pounds. He went to a performing arts high school in Australia as Allen finally gets on. If you had seen with the guys like Poitras and Lee and Labissiere, I mean, you throw it up to the rim more often than not, somebody's going to go get it.
That's Duke's first fast break basket of the game.
That will be called immediately.
Sideline out of bounds for the Blue Devils. Kennard comes off the screen. Allen into the paint one more time. Lefty floater. Offensive end, 4 of 7 now from the field. 10 points for the sophomore out of Georgia. McLaughlin trying to draw the foul, and instead Grayson out from Coster. Coster, the sophomore from Melbourne, Australia. Again, earning a start in the last 12 games last year. Grayson Allen, corner 3. Coster and Petway. 16 seconds to go in the half. Thornton with the ball.
And no big guy in for Duke. All guards.
Grayson Allen turns the corner into the lane, righty layup good.
And that's what it creates.
Has not been a poor shooting night for Bryant. If you had told them they'd shoot 50% from the field, 46%. Thornton looking for Plumlee, kicks it out, Brandon Ingram. Spots up for the 3. Another long rebound. Thornton gets his hands on that one, finds Plumlee. Grayson Allen
That one's good. 7 rebounds on the night. Again, foul trouble plaguing him for most of this game. Picked up 2 quick ones early, 3 in the first half. He's only been able to play 22 minutes thus far. Grayson Allen. Johnny Dawkins had 55 to begin the year at one point. To the rack.
Oh. He made 25 rules changes to reduce physicality and create more movement. Those are the real important ones that will be concentrating. And the officials, you can tell, are really adhering to that early on. Now, going for that. Well, he went for a slam, but he laid it in. Great adjustment there.
Well, rules, Dave O'Brien. Do you like the freedom of movement and the direction we're heading?
I think all of us are going to like them eventually as Allen lets fly, and that's going to roll in. Long distance from the corner.
Catch, he goes right at Marshall Plumlee. Everything but the bucket.
Allen on the drive. Stuffs it in.
Has the 2-3 look, and it extends the top of the zone out very much the way Syracuse does.
Allen counters. He comes right back with a triple.
Can use his back to the basket skills. There's a lot to like about this young man's game.
Allen going hard again for 2 more.
Well, they've not been able to stop him going to the rack.
Many times he's been the offense. Clarence left it short.
You know, so many times last year you see the push-ahead pass and look like another uncontested jumper there. So many times last year, Tyus Jones seemed to be the guy who delivered in the most tense moments for Duke. That'll be something that evolves. Who is that guy that wants the ball in those moments?
Swing back to Allen with the right hand. Yes, 2 more. He has 20 in the first half.
Look at him trying to control the offense right here.
Tyus Jones and Justice Winslow, all 3 taken in the first round. The last 2 championship team in the NBA draft. Bouncing in the lane. There's Jefferson again. Sealed that time. Great job by Oganyemi. Allen got along there, and that's his favorite move.
But just so good.
Jimmy Patso still coaching very hard on his sideline. Inbounded for Allen. Jones gets it up ahead. Plumlee feeds. Well, they've seen that a couple of times tonight.